Hello, friends. My name is Chirag Grover, and I'm an Android developer. And I have created this channel, Android App Development. So, in this channel, my purpose to create this channel is to share knowledge by Android app development to others, so that the beginners can start their career with Android app development. So in this channel, I will create a playlist for tutorials from beginners level to advanced level. So first we will start like how can we create an Android project, Android app using Android Studio. So first we will do that. How can we create an Android Studio project, Android Studio app using Android Studio? So we will open Android Studio. If you see here in my system, Android Studio is install. I have like installed two Android Studio. One is old one, version 4.2, and one is new, Bumblebee. So we will open Android Studio. Now it will show you the this welcome screen. Here if you see, we have to create a new project. Here if you see new Flutter project, that is used for creating Flutter apps. So now we need to create Android apps, so we will create Android project. We will tap on new project, and it will open a new window. And if you see here, we have different options. Templates, we have templates for phone and tablet. In phone and tablet, you will see no activity, basic activity, bottom navigation activity. It will show you the templates like what you want. Empty activity, bottom navigation activity. It's showing thumbnail here, like how it will show. Another side, the second option in Wear OS, basically it for like Android smart watch. And this one is for Android TV, and it's for automotive. So we have to create a new project for Android phone and tablet. So we will select first option, then we will choose. We are like starting, we are from beginners level, so we will create this basic activity. So select this and tap on next. We will name it as my first Android app. Okay, this name of the project, and this is package name. So package name you can modify. By default it's appending this com.example and your app name. So you can modify this thing. And this is the location where your project will be saved. And this is a language. Earlier we used Java, and now Kotlin is a official language for Android apps. So we will select Kotlin, and minimum SDK now is 21 Lollipop. So we will keep it as it is. Okay, so we will now tap on finish, and it will now creating our first Android project. This is our editor. Android Studio is the editor to create Android apps. So it's the main default activity. We choose the basic activity. So Android by default creates a new activity called as main activity, extended it as app compact activity. So if you are seeing the this code, these methods, these are because we chose the template basic activity. This is a basic activity that Android created for ourselves. So now Gradle is like downloading the dependencies. So here if you see, we have left side, we have these options: structure, projects, and we have option to toggle between the view, project, packages, project files here. So this is our main activity. Gradle is configuring the files. I will create another video to explain you the editor, this ID, Endor Studio, that what we can have and what we can do, what are the tools are there in this ID, like options. If you see this option, view, navigate, code, analyze, what option we need, an Android developer need to know what options, how can we use these options, shortcuts. So I will create a separate video for this editor and Android Studio, like introduction to Android Studio at beginner level. So just wait. It's almost, I think it's done. Gradle building. If you see here, it's downloading. So meanwhile, I think it's done. Gradle will started. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay, so by default it created this main activity. So I will introduce you to this main activity. Meanwhile, Gradle is building. So this is a class main activity that is extending the app compact activity. App compact activity is default class in Android SDK. So main activity extends this app compact activity. If you tab open this, right now we can't open because it's building. So this main activity will extend app compact activity, and app compact activity having some methods: on create, on resume, on start, on stop, on pause, on destroy. So app compact activity having a life cycle, having different methods. So activities basically we can say a single screen. If you see your phone, if you see your phone and if you see screen there, so that is also an activity. So any single screen which user interface, it's called an activity. So activity extends app compact activity. App compact activity having different lifecycle methods. So all the lifecycle methods are overridden in main activity. So on create is the first method that is called. So on create, we can set the layouts, we can initialize variables, utils classes. We can do the initialization in on create. On create, we have on create, we have on resume. We on resume called when like screen gets getting visible to user. On resume, on start, on pause, on stop, on pause, like when you move to another screen, then on pause method is called. If it's longer time moving to another screen, then on stop called. Okay, if you like press back button on your device, or you killed app from recent apps, on destroy method calls. So on create and on destroy methods are two methods that calls only once in their life cycle. So this is basically the life cycle of an activity. Also there is a method on the start. Suppose you have a scenario, activity A and activity B. You move from activity A to activity B. Okay, then your on pause on stop method called. Then you come back to activity A. Okay, then your on restart method gets called. Okay, so this is regarding the activity. So the basic for the activity. We will discuss more further in next tutorials video. I will elaborate everything like one by one. You will be aware the basic things. Okay, so now our project is built. So this is a Android view, and if you move project view, then you will see this more option. So we will first discuss about Android view. So Android view we have, so like we can't do like everything in a single video. So first we have discussed about this activity and activity life cycle. So mainly purpose of this video is only to create an Android Studio project. So I have like told you how to create this project, and now we will run this app. We will run this app and we will see the UI on the device. So here if you see we have an emulator Pixel 4 API 30. So here if you see the option, we have option to run app. So we will click on this play icon, and if you see here, and if you see the bottom, Android emulator will be opened. Android emulator is a virtual device, not a real device. So Android we have this virtual device. So if you see this virtual device is open now, and our build is running, and our app is just going to installed. So I think we got issues related to the dependencies. So here it's saying to make Gradle build to 33. So we will make this to target SDK to 33. So now we will again try to run the app, and it's still same Android 32. We will make it to Android 33. So it's built, and now we are running it again by doing some changes, and let's hope it will run now being any error. Basically the error was due to the updation in the SDK versions. Like we have the target SDK now 33, and by default when we create this project it's taking 32. So now it's built successfully. Now our app is running here. So if you see the default, we have choose the basic activity. Now it's showing the basic activity. So here if you see in top, here it's status bar, then this is toolbar, here three dots icons, it's title. This one here we are seeing the time setting, charging levels. These are status bar, and this is button, and this is text, this is floating button. So if we tap, we will move to the second fragment on first fragment, and this one is a floating or mail icon, you can say. And okay, so that's it for this video. In this video we have seen that how can we create an Android Studio project, how can we run. So in the next video we will see the introduction to Android Studio. So what are the things, what are the tools in Android Studio, what are the shortcuts. So we will discuss about only those options that are required at the earlier state. We'll not go like in the advanced level because we are just starting this tutorial section from beginning. So we will discuss about this in the next video, introduction about Android Studio. So I hope you will like my video. So keep watching my channel and do subscribe, share, and like, and keep watching. Thanks for your time, and you can post if you have any queries, comments, or you want to ask anything related to Android apps. So you can ask in your comment section. Thanks for watching. Meet you again in next video. Thanks. Bye bye.